Hey guys, this is Sergio from Offer Central Media, and today I'm going to be showing you our newest lead management system that focuses on giving you clear visibility of where are your leads at each stage of the process. And this new lead management system is powered through opportunities and pipelines. So once that you come into your opportunities area, you're going to be seeing a new series of pipelines here for different scenarios. But for today's case, we're just going to be focusing on new leads, right? Think it as regardless of the source that you have on your business for leads, like coming into your business, either a cold calling team or forms from your website, ads campaign, all of the leads input into your system will be arriving right here into this pipeline, specifically into this stage. All of the leads will be showing here just like this, right? And we're going to be covering what to do on four specific scenarios, which are main scenarios that the system is designed for. So the first scenario that I'm going to be explaining is whenever you get that lead input into the system, you give them a call, you're able to connect with them, but you realize that it's a negative outcome, that they don't want to do business, right? So you don't want to spend too much time there. So the cool thing is you're going to start your business day and you're going to see that you have new leads here on the new lead stage, and you can just click the name. Once that you click the name, it's going to take you to the contact page, and you can just click on the phone icon that's going to be appearing here, and you can give them a call right there and start having a conversation with them. And if you realize that it's a no, that they don't want to do business, they already did business, whichever the case, like I said, you don't want to spend too much time, but you still want to save that contact for future references. So the only thing that you're going to be doing is you just scroll down here to the very last option into the opportunities area, and you're going to see that this is right now where that lead is at the moment. So you're just going to open this, and it's going to take you to the opportunity section for that lead. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be moving it to one of the stages, actually the very last stage, that is uncontacted, no response. So once that you click on uncontacted, no response, and you just update this, perfect, successfully updated. Now, once that you do that update there, if you go back, you will be able to see that, well, of course, that lead is no longer here, and you will be able to find it in the no response. You already know that people here, it's people that it's a no upfront for whatever reason for the deal, but you still want to keep that if you want to do like a reactivation campaign in the future, or whenever you do a relaunch of your business, you will be able to find that no people here, right? So that's what you do when you have a negative response. Now let's talk about when you get that um a scenario of not availability, meaning you get a new lead into the system, you give them a call, you connect with them, and they say, you know what, I'm super interested in doing business with you, but not right now. Like, I'm super busy. I'm in a business trip, I'm in a meeting. Can you call me tomorrow, in a couple of weeks? How do we follow up with them? Right? So, same case, you have a lead here that arrived to the new lead stage. Just click on the name. It's going to be taking you to the contact area, and you will be able to have this option here that says request callback date. Now, please bear in mind that this is only applicable to new leads, new untouched leads. Okay, so if you have it in a different pipeline or in a different stage, it's not going to work. Just for those new leads. So you get on the phone and they say, yeah, I'm super interested. Just give me a call in a week. All right, man. Because then I'll be able to, give you all the details. So that's awesome. You can just open here and just select the date. I'm going to give you a call back in, the 26th in a week. And you just click save. And automatically, once that you do that, if we go back, we will be able to see that new lead is no longer here, no new leads. It's requested callback. And that lead is going to stay there until the date that you put in the calendar comes. And once the date has arrived, that lead is going to be moved automatically into here again. So you can have visibility that, okay, I need to give this person another call, right? So you don't have to worry. You just have to take notes. You just mark it on the calendar there, and the system takes care of all the rest, right? Now, let's talk about our third scenario. And it's when you get a new lead and there's just no response. So for example, let's say that I got this lead, right? I'm just working on my business day, and I'm just going to give it a try. I'm just going to call them like I do with every single lead. And I open my contact page for the lead, I click on the phone icon, and there's no response. I call them. Within our business, we believe in calling a lead 3 times a day, and that's an attempt. Morning, afternoon, and evening, and that's an attempt, right? So I get that lead, I call in the morning, no response. I call in the afternoon, no response. Call it at night, no response. What am I going to do now? I can just go ahead and mark that I have done one attempt call to that lead. And what that's going to do, once that I select this attempt call one, automatically what it's going to be doing is, once I click save, if I go back, that lead is going to appear on attempt one. So I know that the people here, I try to call them already and I haven't received a response. So what I'm going to be doing is the next day, I'm just going to do the same, try to call them. If there's no response, I'm just going to do, okay, attempt call two. And that's going to move that lead into attempt two. And the next day, I'm going to do the same and so on until I get a response or until I reach this stage. So after the third day or the third attempt of doing the same, if I still get no response, I still need to get in touch with that lead, but I don't want to spend too much time doing it. So once that I have reached that third attempt, I can just click on send to discovery and click save. And what's going to happen is that lead is going to be moving to the discovery stage. And what this stage is just a sequence of messages, the system sending messages to that lead until we get a response, because we still want to create that connection, but we don't want to make sure that we want to make sure that you're not spending too much time on doing that. So the system will do it for you, and it's going to keep sending messages until that lead replies. And the amazing thing is that when that lead replies, automatically the system is going to move it from here to the responded stage. So you will be able to see here all the people that you were unable to contact and you moved to discovery, but they became an active lead again. So you can take a look and you can give them another call, and then you can just move those scenarios around depending on what you get on the call, right? So the system will be doing everything automatic for you. Now, we're going to be talking about the ideal scenario, the fourth scenario, which is when you have a positive outcome, when everything goes as planned, when you call that lead and it's, yes, let's do the deal, right? So for this positive outcome and for the scenario, let's think of you have this lead and you give them a call. You open the contact, you give them a call here, and you start talking to them, and they're interested, they are available to do the deal, to close it, or you realize that, I don't know, they're maybe instead of a seller, they're a buyer, or you can do business with them, but in a different stage or for a different branch of your business, right? So you will be able, right here while you're talking to them, you will be able to just scroll down, go to the opportunities, and then through this area, you will be able to move it to one of the other systems that we have. So we will be able to cover those additional systems or scenarios in future videos, but let's say that you get this call and this lead, it's a seller. So you can just move it to a seller pipeline, and you will be able to, if you already booked an appointment or whatever stage, you can be able to make those changes directly through the system and move them around. If they're a buyer instead of a seller, you realize on the call that they're a buyer. You will be able to move them around depending on the stages of your business, and you can just assign that lead to that specific um, part of your business where you need them to be. Now, once that you do all these changes, that lead will be moved automatically to that stage, and this is how you are able to manage all of your leads through our newest system. As always, if you have any particular question, you can reach out to the team and we're going to be here to support you. Please be on the lookout for future videos.